Greetings to you, my wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. My fellow Biafrans, you are welcome back again to QUEENCAPON Media. Yes, so my wonderful people, I am back again to share with you another important update. Una know say, as queen of all updates, now as it dey hot, now so I dey drop am for una. So my people, let's see the update where I don't carry come now. So my people, according to this update, it says a formal expression of dissatisfaction has been filed. PM Simon Ekpa's defense lawyer, Goodnews, this is wetin im talk. He said he no dey satisfied with the judgment wey the Finland government don heap upon our PM. So my wonderful people, let's get into the detail of this particular update. Following the Biafran District Court verdict, PM defense lawyer Goodnews confirmed that a formal expression of dissatisfaction known as Titamatum Maden Imos in Finnish legal term has been filed against the entire ruling. This step is required within 7 days of the verdict to preserve the right to appeal. Goodnews stated that they are preparing a full appeal to the Court of Appeal, which must be submitted by October 1st, 2025. At the latest, Ekpa denied all the charges during the trial and remains in the custody. Simon Ekpa, a Biafra Finnish politician and pro-Biafra activist, was sentenced to 6 years in prison by the Biafran District Court in Finland on September 1st, 2025 for terrorism-related charges, including incitement to crimes with terrorist intent and participation in a terrorist organization activity, as well as aggravated tax fraud. The court demands that Ekpa had used social media broadcasts from Finland between 2021 and 2024 to incite violence and promote the secession of Biafra from Nigeria through illegal means. Recent discussion reflects widespread dissatisfaction with the verdict worldwide among Biafran supporters and diaspora communities, with numerous posts condemning the sentencing as unjust and politically motivated, while confirming the dissatisfaction, filing and speculating on next steps such as potential release during the appeal process or questions about legal representation. Activists around the world, including human rights activist Dr. David Masanga, have also voiced strong dissatisfaction condemning the imprisonment as unjust and politically driven. The Finnish court has been criticized for allegedly taking charge of paying the defense lawyer. This is seen by Bridgie and most legal minds as a conflict of interest. Bridgie APM Ogenkere is seeking to take charge of the legal fees of the defense lawyers. The case stems from Ekpa's role in the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB movement, which Finnish authorities view as involving incitement of violence, though Biafrans see it as a political persecution. So my people, now don't see them now. This particular update is coming from the table of our PM's lawyer. Yes, so according to this update, he said the man disagreed with the judgment. Yes, so he said that he's not satisfied, and right now he don't file some petition. Against the judgment, and according to this write-up, they said on the 1st of October the appeal will be issued out. Yes, so PM Ekpa's lawyer, the man say no, he no go agree at all. But my people, he get another interesting and also a vital information from this update. According to them, they said people are condemning the Finnish government. Said the rumor that they are spreading across the world is that they are the one paying our PM Ekpa's lawyer fee. So if that be the case, now people are not seeing it okay because they are the one that is paying his lawyer. They can maneuver everything. You understand? And people are criticizing them for coming out public to make such statements. So my people, I no go won't talk too much concerning this matter. I won't make you sit down right now and listen to this full analysis about these whole things where they happen right now. Because according to this update, you now hear that Ogenkere said he want to be the one to be sponsoring the lawyer of PM. He said he want to be paying his legal fees for his lawyer from now onward. He want to be paying it. So my people, I won't make you sit down. Listen to this analysis, how this brother break everything down for the better understanding of all Biafrans. Please, my people, like this video, share this video so that other Biafrans will be updated. Let them see the recent or latest development concerning this case because it's about to go down. Yes, so many people don't come out and condemn the judgment and say that waiting the Finland court judge, they said you don't have any tangible reason whatsoever to give PM Ekpa such judgment. So let's listen to this important analysis.
God bless you for correcting me. I have earlier said immediately as soon as that judgment was passed on, he said it is appealable. That kind of case must not stand and it can never stand. Why? Because his client has never violated the constitutional fundamental law of the EU Charter and UN Charter. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. It depends on your time zone. Glory, like I said, be to God Almighty, because a hero, they say, doesn't die in the war front. And a soldier doesn't fight to finish, he fights to remain in order to continue. And people like Simon Ekpa are the class of those heroes and the class of those soldiers. They don't finish and they cannot give up. And how do you expect him to give up? Because of a mere judgment that don't carry weight. A mere judgment, a paid judge, a student that have not seen money, and he collected some change. Though that is why he messed Finnish government up, because they have a corrupt leader as a president, person of Alexander's stuff, because he's corrupt. That's why he partnered with corrupt country to carry out a corrupt judgment against Simon Ekpa. Why? Please, I want to ask, is freedom a crime? Is agitation a crime? Is fundamental human rights a crime? That should be the question. And if the answer is no, definitely Simon Ekpa need to stand up, and he must stand up. And glory be to God that he has stood up now, and he has met all the criteria or the Pejan condition regarding the constitution of the Finnish government. Are you hearing me? He has met all the requirements. And finally now, remember at the first day that the Mitigeres or what is he called? Yeah. The lawyer of Simon Ekpa. God bless you for correcting me. I have earlier said immediately as soon as that judgment was passed on, he said it is appealable. That kind of case must not stand and it can never stand. Why? Because his client has never violated the constitutional fundamental law of the EU Charter and UN Charter. If you take the section 1 and section 55 of the EU and UN Charter of a freedom man fighter, you will agree with me that Simon Ekpa has not gone contrary to the law. So he still stand according to the law to push and to continue pushing of what is fighting for or looking for or agitating for, whichever way you want to qualify it or the language you want to use to clarify yourself. You understand me? So far so good. The USB in person of Ngozi Orabeze, the United COS, United States of Biafra, COS chief of staff, have as well come out, and she said it as well earlier that it is appealable. The Biafrans should not be panicked. There shouldn't be panic because of what this judgment that just passed on, or that just come up from the Pejamin court in Finland, a paid judge, a very lower court that passed that illegal and nonsense judgment against our PM, Prime Minister. Now, they have collaborated together in conjunction of what Mitigeres have written against the judgment. And they have submitted to the low court. I don't know what exactly the district court. That is the low, I call them the low court. To the district court. Now, the district court taking it to appeal court. And when you take the matter to appeal court, you have 30 days, according to the law, regard to this. You have 30 days to pick up the case in the appeal court. That is what we give you. Then you come and the case will kick off again. So my dear brother, you see why somebody like me have confidence I'm not shaking. You see why Mitigas is not shaking. You see why Simon Ekpa is dancing. You see why USB people are not panicking. You see why it's good to have people like Ngozi or Rabezi. The people who are educated, not those wiffrats. The wiffrats, they don't know their left from their right. The wiffrats, they don't know what the constitution is all about. The wiffrats, they don't understand the rules. The wiffrats, they don't understand the right or the fundamental right of a person fighting for freedom. Because a freedom fighters have some rules and regulations. They have some constitutions and they have some laws which they must abide and they must not boycott. You understand? There are things that they must not cross, pass, or trespass regard to what they are searching for or hunting for or agitating for. You understand? So you see why we have that confidence, and glory be to God, we have people that are on the side of our PM. What if that this kind of people are not on the side of our PM? What do you think that would have happened? That means the case would have been just the same way it is here in Nigeria, happening to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If not for the former Attorney General, the two-time Attorney General of the Federation of Nigeria, in person of Kanu Agabi, who now stood up, looking into the matter, this thing is uncalled for, and he decided to join. You know, as a result of the modestness and the humiliation and intimidation that was given to Ejiofor, the former lawyer of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which later decided to compromise with the Nigerian GSS and Nigerian government. And that was what led Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to chase him out, because you dare not compromise. We are going for somewhere. And as a result of this, do you know what happened? Ejimako decided to stand up today. And now you can see people coming out. Look at Etebo, Sam. You see other persons coming out to volunteer to stand for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because they have actually seen the illegality of Nigerian law against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Because in Nigeria now, the people that are causing havoc, causing mayhem are working freely. Look at the Tuji Bello negotiator, being in Nigeria now and negotiating with him. Imagine. Then, see Tuji Bello, Gumi, and whatsoever. If you look at this, these are the people terrorizing and tormenting the nation, causing havoc to the society, not just only in the north, but in the whole diaspora of the federation. But yet, these people are still working freely. But somebody said, because of what is going on, let us stand up and defend ourselves. They call him a criminal, they call him a terrorist. There's a man that have never killed a cockroach in another man's apartment. You see why what is happening is happening. You see why I dislike what is going on in this country, Nigeria. And I give God the glory that Kenyans will join forces together with Nigeria to kidnap our Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Today now are confessing it from their heart, in their left and right, every corner confessing it that yes, they have messed up. So please, free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu so that you can come and settle with them. And the judgment that took place in Kenya has officially and universally proved the innocency of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And likewise, the same thing is what Nigeria doesn't want to happen in Finland. They decided to give them 60 years of sucking oil that is not in Nigeria, that is in the Biafran land. You see why they carry out the war, the civil war that took place in this country in 1967 down to 1970. You see why they carry out that war? Because they want to make sure that anything called Biafra, anything about Igbo land is completely destroyed, so that the Igbos will be facing hardship, facing struggling, facing all manner of things. But God so kind that the Lord grace is upon us. Do you know that the sicknesses you look in the whole world, you get it in the north? It is what they pray, their wishes upon the Biafrans. But instead of that, God now turned the table upside down and gave it back to sender. You see why today Sidious Musa and his men are sending soldiers in the east. If they did not see anybody to kill again, they will set people's houses ablaze. Trying to do what? To collapse the eastern region. Making sure that they demolish and they set back to the easterners. But God will pass them, because at the end of the day, God will give us victory. Victory is already at the corner. I don't know whether you get it. See, let me tell you, what is happening in the east can never be compared to what is happening in Borno. How many times has Sidious Musa knocked at the people's door in Borno State to pick up their young youths? How many times have he set houses ablaze?
Did you offend him?
They did not offend him.
Probably.
Now, how many people have been killed in Borno?
He said IPOB are kidnappers and ritualists.
IPOB are kidnappers. Have they kidnapped his mama? Have they kidnapped his papa? Have they kidnapped any of his?
Probably he's not saying the southeast. He's not saying the southeast. There's no mother. He's not saying the southeast.
He's not staying in the southeast. Okay.
Because he said the region and location are occupied or by criminals, by kidnappers and ritualists. So
who are the ritualists and who are the criminals? Who are the IPOB? The IPOB simply means indigenous people of Biafra. They are not terrorists. They are not criminals. Look at the case. What happened in Finland? Did they call IPOB? If IPOB are what Nigeria have tagged them to be, we British giving them asylum. I'm asking you, will they be receiving praises in overseas, in Germany and in America? Will any governor of California giving them a date to celebrate their day every 14th of June? Every 14th of June have been mapped out in America. I think California, yes, to be precise, to have their day. Is that also? So if they are what Nigeria have labeled them to be, all these things wouldn't have ever be taking place in overseas, in a foreign land. But because we are innocent of what they are accusing us of, and that is why in overseas they are celebrating us, and that is why in overseas they are giving us kudos, and that is why in overseas they give us a listening ear, and that is why in overseas they are giving us attention that we needed, and that is why in overseas they are giving us recognition and they are giving us a welcome, warm statement. Listen and listen good, as I was saying. So far, so good. Nigeria will end up and bound the head in shame. But all the activities that Sidious Musa and his men are carrying out over there are the things that has never, because what they wish the Easterners is not what they are actually seeing. I have never seen an Eastern man that live east and go to north to kill anybody, to unalive anybody, or to vandalize people's farm, or to rape anybody's sister or mother or wife, or kidnap anyone. But today, as we speak, go to east, you will see the Fulanis killing people. You will see the Fulanis kidnapping, collecting ransom and still killing them. You will see the Fulanis raping. The killing that took place in Benue, over 200 was killed and roasted. Is it the IPOB? The one in 60-something in Borno State, is it the IPOB? The one in Kwara, is it IPOB? To the point that there is a particular community in Kwara now, they are telling them to evacuate their land. Is it IPOB? The ones in Borno that ran to Cameroon for safety, is it IPOB? No, somebody should answer me. Somebody should talk to me, please. No, please, somebody should relate with me. The one that happened in Plateau State, is it IPOB? In Jigawa, is it IPOB? In Ondo, is it IPOB? No. The Boko Haram, 100 Boko Haram, which they arrested here in Lagos, is it IPOB? In Lagos here, is it IPOB? The one training on how to throw bomb that they captured here. Am I the one that captured them? Glory be to God. Amotepu, they are still in existence. The one that they have arrested and surrendered to the Nigerian police, are they IPOB? Do you see any Igbo man there? That you are attacking Igbos, all manner of names, calling their names. This is the ideology of Nigeria. See, do you know what? The major aim of Nigeria is to make sure that not just to tarnish the image of the Igbos, but to make sure that they end Biafra. But it was quite unfortunate. Go and listen to Ben Bruce. Go and listen to Steve Bruce, one of the lawyers in America. Ben Bruce, I think the former, probably still the owner of the silver belt. You understand? Which is currently one of the Nigerian senators today. Go and listen to him. There is what we call military industrial complex. From the axis of the East, they want to make sure that everything ended. But no!
So my wonderful people, I don't see the update now. I don't hear what it is. I'm not talk concerning the situation on ground regarding our PM. My people, I beg, what's your own opinion? Drop them for comment section. Do you agree with everything when you talk here, or you have some areas where you have some objection? Drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video so that other Biafrans will equally get this update and also know what is going on right now. Thank you so much for doing so. I'll be seeing you guys again in my next one. Bye bye.